All right, in section 5.2, we learned about our triangles, parallelograms, and trapezoids, the area formulas. So let's just look at the area formulas really quickly. If I have a triangle, its height, anything's height is always shown with a right angle. And then its base is usually the one that's on the bottom, and the formula will be 1/2 base times height, or some people write BH divided by 2. Parallelogram, same idea, except once again, make sure your height is the one with the right angle. This side is irrelevant. We really don't care about it. And the formula for the parallelogram will be base times height. And then finally, trapezoids. Trapezoids are complicated things because they have more than one base. Their height still has to be a right angle, base 1 and base 2. So the area is actually h over 2 times b1 plus b2. Those are the formulas I will be using today. So numbers 1, 2, and 3. Number 1, we got a parallelogram. I've got to find my right angle. So as soon as I can see my right angle, I can identify my height, and that's 4. And the base is the one that the right angle goes to, which is right here, my base. So this 5 is relevant. I can kind of cross it off. And the formula just says to multiply them. 4 times 8, so that's 32 centimeters squared. Centimeters times centimeters is centimeters squared. All right, number 2 is a triangle. So I'm going to take 1/2 of my base times my height. Height right there, right angle. So my height is 7, which means my base is 12. Okay, so 1/2 of 12 times 7. 12 times 7 is 84. And 84 divided by 2 is 42 meters squared. All right, last but not least, we got trapezoid. Find your height. That's right here, your height. And your height goes between the two bases, which means these are my bases. And this guy over here is irrelevant. We don't need him. So we're looking at h over 2, which is 6 over 2, times b1, which is 8, plus b2, which is 24. So this is 3 times 8 plus 24 is 32. And 3 times 32 is 96 inches squared. All right, number 4. Is it possible for two rectangles to have the same area and not be congruent? That is true. That's fine. We won't really have anything like this, but it's pretty easy to see right here. Let me just show you. 4 times 3 would be an area of 12, right? Or I could have a rectangle that was 1 times 12, area of 12. These are not the same rectangle. All right, moving on to number 5. Area of the parallelogram ABCE. So let's use our highlighter here. A, B, C, E, this parallelogram. So in order for the parallelogram, I need the height and I need the base. Well, I have to find my right angle, and right here, this is where I get my right angle. So the height of our parallelogram is actually 15. So it's base times height, which is 15. And, oh, that got a little messy. Let me write that. The base, actually, not sure what's going on here. The base is the one that the right angle goes to. So the base, don't be confused here. This is 8. That's not really in our parallelogram. The base is right down here. It's 12. It's the bottom. So 12 times 15 is going to be our answer. And that is 180. All right, find the triangle of CDE, area of triangle CDE. Let's look at that triangle. I'm going to use green here. CDE. So that's our 1/2 base times height, which is 1/2 base of my triangle is 8. Height of my triangle is 15. 1/2 of 8 times 15 is going to be 60. 8 times 15 is 120. All right, area of the trapezoid, ABCD. So now I believe we are looking at the whole thing, A, B, C, D, this trapezoid. So we've got our crazy formula. We've got our h over 2 times b1 plus b2. Height always found with that right angle, so our height is 15. 15 over 2 times b1 plus b2. 12, I'm going to say that's all the way at the top, b1. b2 is this whole bottom, and 12 plus 8 makes 20, so the whole bottom is 20. So 15 over 2 times, this is 32. I'm going to use my calculator. 15 divided by 2 times 32 on my calculator tells me it's 240. 240. All right, finally, last but not least, the area of a triangle is 48 square centimeters. Find the height if the base is 6. So area of a triangle, area is 48. And that should be 1/2 base times height. So 48 is 1/2 base. We know is 6. And height is what we're looking for. So I'm just solving this problem. 48 is equal to 6 times 1/2. That's 3. So 3h. And then to get h by itself, I'm going to divide by 3. Divide by 3. And I get that h is 48 over 3, which is 16. So that is the height that will give me that for the area. All right, good luck studying.